If you want a profitable pig farm, high-quality feed will only get you so far. The true ceiling on your success is dictated by the underlying genetics of your herd. Consistent genetic performance requires a strict chronological system. We are going to walk through the exact steps to evaluate and select the healthiest, most productive boars and gilts for your farm. Step 1 happens before you look at a single animal. You must gather your farm records to locate concrete data on parentage, historical litter sizes, and weaning statistics. By analyzing this historical data first, you prevent decisions based purely on how an animal looks today. It ensures you are building your herd on a foundation of proven, reliable genetics. The physical selection process begins early. Your very first round of evaluations happens when the piglets are 4 weeks old, right at the time of weaning. This diagram illustrates your target. Use your records to identify the sows that consistently wean 8 to 10 or more piglets per litter while demonstrating excellent mothering ability. Once you have the best litters identified, head out to the pens. You want to pick out the biggest, fastest-growing piglets from that high-performing group. Timing here is critical, especially for the males. You must finalize your selection of potential breeding boars before the routine 4-week castration window closes. Executing this early identification phase preserves your highest genetic potential. If you miss this window, standard farm management routines will permanently remove your elite males from the breeding pool. Now we jump forward in time. When those selected piglets reach 5 to 6 months of age, the young females, the gilts, undergo a rigorous physical inspection. The most critical maternal requirement is nursing capacity. A viable breeding gilt must have at least 12 evenly spaced teats to nurse large litters. Look for immediate disqualifications. If you see inverted teats, extra teats, or thick fat deposits, that gilt is removed. Next, evaluate her general body structure. She needs a comparatively light head with thick, well-developed hams and strong legs with sound feet to support a heavy late-stage pregnancy. Think of a gilt's physical structure as biological machinery. If that structure is flawed, she cannot physically deliver on the large litters her pedigree promised. At that same 5 to 6 month mark, you will evaluate your boars. The standards here are high because a single male contributes half the genetics to your entire resulting herd. Look at the profile of this Duroc boar. The ideal shape includes a uniform back curve, good body length, full hams, and sound feet. Then check the underbelly. You must verify the boar possesses at least 12 nicely placed rudimentary teats. While it may seem counterintuitive to inspect a male for teats, he passes this exact milking capacity and teat layout directly down to his future breeding daughters. A boar's value extends past his immediate meat yield. His selection guarantees the maternal capabilities of the herd's next generation. Once your boars reach 7.5 months, they face a reproductive soundness check. This involves introducing them to a gilt that is in standing heat. During this introduction, carefully observe the boar's aggressiveness and desire to mate. You must also ensure no hidden lameness or arthritis prevents him from mounting. Initiate test mating. Breed the boar and track closely. No return to heat in 4 weeks confirms pregnancy. Crucially, never enter boars or gilts into official service before 8 months. For gilts, wait for their 2nd or 3rd cycle for increased ovulation. Exhibiting patience during these testing and timing phases maximizes your litter sizes. This ensures everything is fully functional before committing your farm's resources to a full breeding season. Execute these steps properly, and the payoff is a fertile herd characterized by efficient feed conversion and superior survival rates. To protect that investment, follow the golden rule of long-term management. You must swap out your breeding male every single year with a boar from an unrelated herd to prevent the risks of inbreeding. Successful pig farming is a disciplined cycle of strict evaluation, precise record keeping, and the constant introduction of fresh genetics.